You are now tuned into the Sociology Podcast. Sociology is a lifestyle brand that analyzes Chicago culture and connected topics abroad, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Heirloom corn is the best type of corn to make taco shells. I learned that in Mexico. We was down in Mexico last December 2020, and we hit the whole coastline strip, Tulum, Playa del Carmen, Cancun, all of that. And virtually every restaurant that sells tacos down there, whether it's a street vendor, sit-down restaurant, it don't matter, they use heirloom corn to make their corn shells. The reason why is because it can be modified. It's non-GMO, it's no hybrids. The seeds are passed down from generation to generation of plants. It's healthier for you. Now, here in America, obviously, that's really not the case, but yet and still, Chicago has a huge Hispanic presence. On this episode of Sociology, we're going to talk about a couple of our favorite taco spots in the city, what's your favorite type of taco, and more. So, we got from the book of 3 Samuel, Pastor Samuel, one half of the Beers and White Toast podcast, graduate of Hillcrest High School, 2006.
2006, 06.
The Lord and Savior of Country Club Hills.
I ain't even from the hills though.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
from Hazelcrest.
Oh shit, damn. You know, it's all the same, in my opinion.
Is it?
They run together like they cousins. It's like Country Club Hills and Hazelcrest is cousins, just like Markham and Harvey are like cousins. It's kind of like that situation.
I guess. Where I lived at, man, I was on the across, like in my backyard was Country Club Hills. So I guess you're right.
Right, yeah. It's like cousins, kind of like how, like, I guess you could say Dixmoor and Dixmoor ain't cousins with nobody. Now, you know what? Dixmoor's kind of like the cousin of Harvey on the dad's side.
I was gonna say, I think Dixmoor is like the wayward child of the south suburbs. That and Posen. They distant. They the cousins that don't nobody want at the barbecue.
Right, yeah, because they always gonna be asking, for like $20 till next Friday, or and
you don't see they ask again.
Shit like that.
Shout out to the Dixmoor, the folks, the good 13 residents of Dixmoor.
11 now. 11.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Okay, because that shit ain't got but 4 blocks in the gate.
and the meat market. And the meat market. Like, is that technically Dixmoor or is that Harvey? The meat market.
That's Dix. It's Dixmoor, man. Because Dixmoor got only like 5 blocks. And
right.
That's you shut down Dixmoor meat market, you done shut down the economy. Shit.
It's over with. It's over with.
It's over.
All they got is that Dixmoor and that Checkers over there. That's it. That's all they got.
And that Checkers kind of sus. So yeah.
Yeah, well, I had them in a while, but they used to be top tier back in the day.
Is that Harold's and Domino's and all of that stuff back there? Is that part of Dixmoor?
I feel
is that like,
probably.
Or is that posing as some?
I don't know, man. So like, weird. I just call it no man's land at this point, because like, if we're gonna be real, everybody's just like kind of attributing that shit to Harvey. Yeah, that shit is just Harvey.
That shit Harvey. Bro.
All of that is Harvey. Harvey just, like I said, it's the little cousin on the daddy side of Harvey. You know what I'm saying? Markham is the little cousin on the mama side. We got class over there.
It's that
that's fucked
Dixmoor.
up.
Look, it's that ugly ass mole on the nose of Big Auntie. That's what Dixmoor is to Harvey. Yes. It's that big nasty ass mole.
It stares at you the entire holiday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just stares at you. So like we talked about Dixmoor, Harvey, all that black people, right? So like let's just start with something right here. Like, define black people tacos for me.
Black people tacos have...
What makes tacos black people tacos?
When you start putting cheese, tomatoes, sour cream, tomatoes, lettuce, that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Some of that shit belong on real tacos, though.
Do they? Because lettuce don't go on tacos.
You know what? I see where you're going with it. Okay, continue. Mm-hmm. I see where you're going with it. Continue.
I was going to say, because, when you typically go to somebody's house, you go to a black function and they're serving tacos and shit. There's of course the Kraft taco blend cheese. There's, you know what I'm saying? There's the sour cream. There's the taco sauce. What's that, Ortega? The Ortega taco
you know,
sauce.
niggas love some Ortega, yeah.
Right. And then, you know, motherfuckers think that if they want to feel fancy and get hot sauce, they're going to get Cholula or something like that to make it feel authentic, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not a real taco. And
Mm-hmm.
I learned that after being in a 4-year relationship with my ex that they don't eat tacos. Is she of Latino
descent?
She is definitely Mexican like a mug.
Okay.
So, but, you know, where I live in Chicago, I'm in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood. It's me, 4 white people, and everybody else there's a few Puerto Ricans on the block, but everybody else is Mexican.
Right.
So, of course, where I live, there's a lot of Mexican restaurants. And so they serve the tacos like that, but that's not how they typically come.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then another thing that I noticed, like when you go to the store and you want to, like the difference between hard shell and soft shell tacos. Well, that's a different discussion within itself. Mm-hmm. Because I've gone to a Mexican restaurant and ain't never had a hard shell taco a day in my life.
Yeah, me neither. Like ever.
The only
was in Mexico. We was in Mexico for 2 whole weeks. Didn't have not one hard shell taco.
Never.
I don't even think they existed.
The only time you get a hard shell taco is if that corn tortilla been sitting out too long, or they put that shit on the fire too long and it burnt. Otherwise, you know, the taco, we Americanized it. I wouldn't even say it's a black thing. I think just the fact that, you know, when stuff comes from other countries and we adopt it in America, we kind of add our own little twists to that shit. Like the cheese and the tomatoes and lettuce and sour cream and Ortega, you know, taco sauce. Because the typical, you know, if you go to a regular Mexican restaurant, you know, it's the whatever meat, cilantro and onion. And then if you're really into it like I am, you make sure you get a lime or 2 on the side to squeeze your lime on the lime juice on top of the taco. That's how I prefer mine, especially since I know better now.
So, okay, you know better because you was in a relationship with a Mexican woman for 4 years. She changed your life. My whole life has changed.
Head ass. Shout out to you for singing on the podcast.
Yeah,
my man.
Gotta get the vocals out there. Shout out to Mark May. You know, he was my voice coach. So
all day.
So like you said you was in a relationship with a Mexican woman for 4 years, and in your neighborhood is mostly Mexican. What neighborhood do you live in currently? Or like what's the area?
I live in West Lawn, so West Lawn. Right. So all right, I'll give y'all the landmark of where I live. Everybody was making jokes about that Squid Game thing. I've never seen it, but I've seen people like the little Indian dude that's on top of the building. Like it's like a 10-foot Indian guy on top of a dentist office on 63rd.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in that neighborhood.
Okay, so you over there. Yeah. And it's definitely
I'm in the
it's definitely heavily Mexican populated over there. So because you're in that area, because you was in a relationship with a Mexican woman, tell us about some of your favorite taco spots in that neighborhood. Then we're gonna branch out throughout the city and go from there. But let's start in your neighborhood. Where you going to get tacos from over there? Because I'm sure there's a million options, but you ain't going to all of them.
Here's the question now you got to ask, because remember, where I live, a lot of the taco spots are family owned. So what time is it? I'll start there.
All right. It's lunchtime. Say you on your lunch break. Okay. You just worked out and you want some tacos.
I'm going to this spot called Mega. It's right on 63rd. It's like 64th and Pulaski.
It's called what?
Mega. MEGA. Mega.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's simple.
Yeah, man. When I tell you the best tacos I've had in this particular area, the best tacos I've had in this area. Like seriously, like everything is fresh. Like you can actually, like if you go inside, sometimes you can actually see them chopping up the steak. Chopping up the meat. Everything is like they have this guacamole salsa that's really, really good. Okay. I mean, I've never had a bad meal from there. And I've been going there. It's funny because my partner, the White Toes to the Beers and White Toes, we went there one night after working and decided to get some tacos. And man, changed everything for me. And I've been going to that place ever since. A place that's actually right next door to it though, if you're into like burritos and something that Hispanics do that's in alignment to like I consider it like Mexican, like if Mexicans made jerk chicken or whatever. They have it's a spot called Pollo Real, and it's literally they share a parking lot. Now
they share a parking lot with Mega.
Yes.
Okay.
So Pollo Real, they sell like they do. I've never had a taco from them, but I know they do burritos. Their burritos are amazing. They make bowls and things like that. But what they're known for, like you can get a whole chicken. You get a whole chicken. You get rice and a whole chicken, bro.
And it's Mexican jerk.
It's like Mexican. That's the best way I can describe it. It's, they cook it in their, in their different seasonings and flavors, and it's grilled chicken. You know what I'm saying? And on Monday, you get a half a chicken with rice and beans for like $10.
What?
And you can low key feed like a family of 3 with that. I mean, you getting all the parts. I'm
so
dead
family
ass.
3, not a family of 4, but a family of 3 though.
Family of 3, but they got to be 2 small kids though.
Also, it's just your kids.
It's just me and the kids, but I ain't got no kids, so I eat like I got 2 kids.
Gotcha.
But anyway, and then they got the the steak. You get the steak, you get the chicken. I mean, there's so many different places in just this pocket alone, just between 63rd and 67th in Pulaski. There's like maybe 8 or 9 Mexican spots. There's a spot that's literally 3 minutes from my house in walking distance. I can't pronounce the name, but they're pretty good too.
Yeah, those would be some of the best ones though.
Yeah, but here's the, I asked you what time of day, am I going? The reason I asked that is because, like I was mentioning, a lot of these restaurants over here are family owned. Right. So if you hungry at like 8 or 9 o'clock on a Friday, they close.
Yeah.
Some restaurants over here, they open for breakfast and then they're closed by 5. You know what I'm saying? Like Mega, for example. Mega opens at like 9 or 10, but they serve breakfast, I believe. Basically, the thing is with a lot of the restaurants around here, you have to really catch them within the, business hours, because they're actually family owned and it's mom and pop legit working. You know what I'm saying? Mom is cooking. Dad is, the dad, if he's there, more than likely, he doing the cooking as well. They got the kids working the register and doing the serving and everything like that. So when it's time for them to have dinner, they closing. Now, there's a couple of spots around here that I fool with from time to time that's in the actual vicinity. It's a place called Las Picosas. They're okay.
Okay.
They're not my go-to. Actually, when it's time to get tacos, I don't even go there. There's a spot it's in Burbank, which is like maybe 10 minutes from my house. It's called Pollo Negro. Now,
it's called what?
El Pollo Negro.
Okay, so I know Negro is black.
Yeah, I always
chicken black, black chicken.
Look, when I'm talking to the homies, hey, the only taco spot open around here is nigga chicken, man. What you want, man? We going to nigga chicken for tacos. No, I'm just joking. No, El Pollo Real. It's on. I want to say that's like 76th and State Road. Don't quote me, but it's in the area. It's in that particular area. Now, that place is really good. Now, mind you, like I said, I dated a Mexican woman for 4 years. So I was actually hip to a lot of different things like a huarache. It's spelled like Hirachi. And what that is how can I put it's like the flauta, whatever you want to call it, the breading, okay, is on the bottom and all of the toppings are on the top. Like all of the fixings are on the top. Eat it with a knife and fork. You know what I'm saying? You put the sauce on top. Shit's amazing. It's like $6 or $7. I put one of the homies on it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. He shall remain nameless. But every time I go there, it's always grab me 2 steak tacos and a huarache, a steak one. And so, that's pretty much what you're gonna get over here in the West Line area for real.
Have you been to Zaka Tacos? I think that's like 72nd.
There's a Zaco Tacos on. There's one on 71st and Pulaski, and
Yeah,
then
that's the
there's
one I was
also
talking
one,
about. Yeah.
and there's also one on like 50, like around 55th and Pulaski.
Okay.
Those motherfuckers are around here like McDonald's.
Hey, everywhere, buying up all the real estate. So all right, so we got West Lawn covered. Let's go like a little bit east, you know. So like let's go like deeper into the city, you know, like wherever you at in the city. Say if you're not in your neighborhood or at home, where you no, you know what? Pause. You know what? We're gonna get to that. We gotta talk about something. We gotta talk about because we'll be remiss if we didn't mention this place. I don't even know if they're in any other city. They might be. I don't know. But we got to talk about Pepe's. All right.
Pepe's.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got to talk about Pepe's. Give me your thoughts on Pepe's.
Pepe's is good for margaritas.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Pepe's is good for margaritas. That look, them motherfuckers are strong.
Yeah, they are.
They strong.
Hey, I don't know where you were back in the early like 2000, between 2009 to like 2011, 2012. Pepe's and Matson was the motherfucking place to be on Tuesday, especially on Thursday nights. Motherfuckers got dressed. People got dressed to go to Pepe's on a Thursday night, okay? Because that was the club. Yeah. You was about to go up there, get faded. All you needed was $15, $20. And 2 margaritas to get you good. You gonna get free chips.
It's over with. Because like, I feel like I haven't had a taco from Pepe's in years. Like as a kid, you know, we would go there a lot. Specifically the Pepe's over there on Sibley in Dome. Okay. You know, right over by the hill. We'll go there a lot.
Over east from me when I was in the suburbs.
Yeah, you know, and it's still there. It's still there and it's still kicking. Like that thing ain't went nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
The only ones I visited, I was frequently at the one in Matson. But from time to time, you had that was your rite of passage in the south suburbs. You had to come and have a margarita from there.
At some point. Wasn't it one in Hazelcrest? No.
Yeah, it used to be one in Hazelcrest, but the one in Hazelcrest wasn't booming like that.
Yeah, because there wasn't nobody over there really. Like
the Hazelcrest that we see now, that part of Laurel Lane, guys, shout out to my old block. The part of Kedzie that you see now, it didn't look like that 10, 15 years ago.
Absolutely
it was on the downside, and now, you know, you got to revitalize. But Pepe's was a staple over there for a minute.
Yeah, because, you know, again, like I said, we'd be remiss, even though Pepe's Tacos ain't it, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention them. So we had to mention them in them strong-ass margaritas, absolutely. And, you know, they're all over the city. Like you just said, Zaca Tacos is like McDonald's in West Lawn. Pepe's is like Pepe's is all over the goddamn city. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, it's a Pepe's by my crib. I mean, it's a Pepe's right before you get to Kedzie off of 63rd, man.
They everywhere.
That bitch be empty.
Hey, look, you know it's bad because like it was a Pepe's on 87th, right next to CVS High School. And everybody I know that went to CVS said they never fucking ate there. You know it's bad when you right next door to a high school and ain't even fucking with it. It's a Flaves. What's it called now? The Flaves?
It's Flaves now. Yeah.
Flaves, it's a Flaves now.
Shout out to the big homie Phil, man, and his partner for going ahead and taking that building and turning it into another Flaves location, man. I definitely support them brothers.
So, but
I used to. So real quick, you want to hear a fun story about Pepe's real quick for your audience?
Yeah, what's up?
So the Pepe's in Hazelcrest, me and one of the homies, we went there on a Saturday or some shit, walked there, and he said something funny as I was eating one of the tortilla chips. I swallowed that bitch and almost died, bro.
Oh, fuck.
So you know how like they say certain people can't eat fish because bro choked and died on a fish bone. Yeah, I was almost about to say, hey, y'all was gonna put me on a t-shirt and y'all wasn't gonna be able to eat tortilla chips no more.
Yeah, man, like tortilla chips is a option. Like, damn. Hey, I'm glad you came out on top of that because that's
man, for that's real, man. Imagine walking with that shit down stuck in your throat, thinking you're gonna die.
Yeah, see, that's another reason why can't even walk in no Pepe's now. So yeah, when you out and about in other parts of the city, where you going to get tacos at 9? We know you ain't going to Taco Bell, so.
Hell no, I ain't going to. Man, Taco Bell is like that's.
Yeah, we ain't.
Shouldn't
Yeah,
even be. That's not even supposed to be in this conversation.
Yeah, let's keep
push it forward. It just really depends on where I'm at in the city. If I'm over east by where my aunt used to live, actually, I lived right down the street from the CVS high school.
Okay.
Anything on commercial over east.
Yeah. We over east now.
Yeah, I feel like if you get anything on commercial, especially something from the back of a grocery store, you straight.
Oh yeah, I got a story about that. I'm gonna let you keep going
though. But yeah, so if I'm over east, I'm going somewhere off a commercial. If I am, if I'm in the suburbs, I forget the name of the place. It's in Harvey though. It's I want to say it's on Halsted at 24 hours. And I used to go there a lot when I worked at the hospital.
You said it's on Halsted because it's like 50 of them on Halsted.
It's right. It's after 100. Like what's that? 159th. So it's like 159th on Halsted. But there's a taco spot over there. It's the drive-through little spot, 24 hours. I forget the name. I haven't eaten there in
they be packed. They be packed.
Yeah, I haven't. Line be in the street, but the tacos are amazing and they're cheap. So if I'm over in that part of town, then that's where I'm going. I don't know the name, but I know exactly where to go. And then if I'm like, if I'm in the, I'm kind of like around the Crestwood, Alsop area, I'm fucking with El Gallo right there in Crestwood, right there next to Nana's.
Oh, okay. You know what? Since we in that area now, so it's 2 taco spots on Pulaski and Alsop. They right across the street from each other, and they the goats. So one of them is El Coyote. Yep, El Coyote. I
fuck with them too.
Nicole don't fuck with them as tough anymore because they switched up the salsa. But they go hard though. I still like them. I'm not against them. But then right across the street,
it don't matter.
Right across the street, you got El Don. Now they knew they like Marlo. So look, El Coyote is like Avon. El Don is like Marlo, right? They new to the block, but they coming up fast. Like the way they season they meat, those steak tacos is fucking amazing.
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
Maybe I'll try that because I passed there.
Yeah, try them out. They decent. Trust me. Like, I don't think you would be disappointed with them. The first couple times they ain't seasoning meat, but they was new to the game. They had to get the kinks out. But like now they got a nice little foothold and they still going strong. But El Coyote is like, the Avon, the big dog on the block. They clientele ain't going nowhere. They still strong. They killing it with DoorDash, Uber Eats, all that. But yeah, like when I'm in that area, that's where I'm going. That's where we going. That's where I'm sending anybody I know to because I don't know nothing else. Now, you mentioned something about grocery stores, right? And it's so fucking funny. So I don't really fuck with over East like that because I ain't really found the spot that really like, do it for me. You feel me? Like I ain't found the spot that just do it for me. But now I stepped outside the city limits and I'm in East Chicago now, Indiana.
I remember. Right? Okay, I know this story. I remember you were telling me about this.
Yeah. So I'm at the auto shop and right across the street is like a little grocery store. I go in there and there's a little taco joint up in there. Man, them motherfuckers is amazing. And I don't even know the name of the place. I just know where it's at. So I can't even tell you like, yeah, go here. Like I would have to be with you to like get you there. But East Chicago, Indiana is right off Chicago Avenue. How ironic. It's fucking amazing. Right. It's fucking amazing. Like
you know what? It's a soup. Now I've never personally been there, but I've had food from there. If you ask anybody from Harvey, okay, it's a grocery store in downtown Harvey. I've never gone there personally. I've had people bring me food back, but they have the best tortas that I've ever eaten in my life.
Oh, yeah, I love me some tortas.
Look, they come from the back of some grocery store in downtown Harvey. So ask your boy Marcus, man. I'm sure he know anybody that's from that area. They can tell you. All I know is it's a grocery store in the downtown Harvey area that serves out the back, and the food is amazing. So wherever that place is, shout out to them because they done fed a nigga a few times.
Yeah, I need that.
Look, let's just keep it a buck. most black folks prefer steak tacos, steak whatever, because that's what we're familiar with.
Yeah.
Me on the other hand,
and look, not to cut you off, my bad. But even with the steak, it gets deeper because now you got barbacoa.
Yeah.
And then you got other type. It gets deeper even with the steak. I just learned that like within the past year.
Look, don't fuck your listeners up because some of them probably I didn't know what's barbacoa. You know, we got people that don't. Niggas don't be knowing that. Look, they just know steak tacos, and if they see, you ever go into a restaurant and a motherfucker try to sound like they didn't watch some shit on TV or read a book and say this shit all wrong, and don't know what the fuck they ordering. Yeah, we just gonna keep it simple for our listeners of color. No disrespect, but I done been around way too many of y'all to know. Look, just stick to what you know. Don't go dashing into the barbacoas and the lingua, fucking around with carnitas and shit. Fuck around, be like, that sounds good, and then you find out it's pork, and then you be like, oh, I don't eat pork, and then you can just ate two damn tacos.
Hey, so all right, so look, steak tacos it is, right? Rank the tacos.
Where am I ranking these tacos from?
Like, so you got steak, you got chicken, you got shrimp.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the steak is undefeated, so that's the Michael Jordan of tacos to me. So right. it's undefeated, 6-0 in the finals.
Who's the Bron?
Yeah, it's 6-0 in the finals. Now if I'm going after a steak taco, I'm probably going with carnitas. I eat pork, so I like.
I'm down with the swine.
I do. So
he said I do.
There's pork on my fork. Shit, I got some rib tips out in the other room waiting on me.
You eat pork chops?
Huh?
You eat pork chops?
I don't eat pork chops though.
How you don't eat pork chops? So you ain't real. You ain't real then. You ain't real.
There's a story behind it. But yeah, I don't. It's not that I don't like pork chops. I just don't eat them. But anyway, so for me it's steak. Then it's carnitas. I like the every now and again I'll get a chorizo taco, pork again, but I fuck with chorizo. Then I'll do actually, you know what? I'm gonna swap out. Let me do my list over. I forgot a very important one. So let's start over. Tacos, number 1 would be steak. Number 2, I can go for a good fish taco. I'll do a good fish taco.
I can't do it.
Then I'll do carnitas. Then I'll do I'll do probably chicken after that, and then the last one would probably be chorizo. Okay. But a good fish taco. Since we on the topic of tacos, I forgot to. I am so sorry to this place. This is one of to me, it's a hidden gem that a lot of people probably don't know about. And if you know about it, you fucking with it hard. Carbone over there. I think that's like 26th and like Wentworth or something. It's right next to Rico Benny's.
Yeah, I ain't never been there.
Yeah, bro. They have to me, they have some of the most underrated tacos in the city, and they're open late. I think we
ain't mentioned nothing in Pilsen.
You know what? Now there's one spot in Pilsen that only time I go to Pilsen, shout out to my barber shop over there. The only place I get tacos from over there is shit. I can't even. Del Toro.
It's called what?
Del Toro.
Del Toro.
It's right on Halsted, like 22nd and Halsted.
Okay.
And now you go there and get tacos, but you're really not going there to eat. You're really going there just to get the drinks. But the tacos are not a bad appetizer. You're not going there to get food.
So you're going there to drink, and you just like eating the tacos so you don't get fucked up.
Yeah, but the tacos are really good. I mean, the food is good. Don't get me wrong, but you're not going there to say, hey, I'm coming here to get 5 tacos with rice and beans. Now you going there to get you 2 or 3 solid margaritas or whatever your drink of preference is.
Right.
And you're going to get a couple tacos, maybe some chips and salsa and call it a day. But I don't venture that deep into Pilsen like that. So
you don't be in them streets like that.
Nah, I ain't in the streets and I ain't for the streets. You feel me?
You know, I went to this one spot recently and they were pretty good. It's called Taqueria Los Comales. I believe that's the right way to pronounce it. Forgive me if I butchered that. But they're pretty good though. Been there, it's on 18th Street, right there in the heart of Pilsen. They were pretty good. You know, again, got the barbacoa, but you know, we ain't gonna get deep with it. Yeah. We gotta check them out. So Google them. I know I butchered the name. I apologize, but 18th Street.
I was gonna say, if you want to fuck with us, if you want to go a little further north and you want to fool around, I want to say north, but kind of in that area, you want to go a little further, you want to go a little east towards Kedzie. I don't know how you feel about being over by county, but it's like 22nd and Kedzie is a restaurant called Mitiera. Now that's a dine-in spot. It's really fucking nice, bro, but the food is really fucking good. Another little dine-in spot in the Burbank area is on 79th and Cicero.
Called we over there heavy now. Now we back west, you know.
Yeah.
Burbank. Okay.
Look, it's a spot called Los Miguez. Okay. This place is another dine-in spot. Now, all of their food is good. I've never had a bad meal from there, but their drinks also are top notch. I don't know the name of it. I forgot it. But there's a drink where it's tequila, squirt. There's tequila, there's squirt.
Sound like a bad night.
Huh?
Sound like a bad night.
No, it's actually really refreshing, bro. If it's actually a really good drink. Now, one thing I learned about Hispanics, they drink squirt and Coke with everything.
That's their ginger ale.
So no matter where you go and order food, make sure if you want to fully authenticate your meal, get you a bottle of squirt, or get you and that Pepsi. It's got to be Coke. It's got to be it's something about a Coke, bro. I was, not to get off subject, but I was reading this article like a week ago, and Mexico, like in Mexico City, they have this epidemic of people who they drink so much Coca-Cola, bro, that it's like they can't keep the shit on the shelf anymore.
God damn.
Because they're drinking so much of it. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever go shopping in a Mexican neighborhood, like
it's like they ginger ale.
Huh?
It's like they ginger ale.
Listen.
Because you know, black folk love some ginger ale.
Hey, niggas love them some ginger ale when they're sick. But I can definitely go for a good ginger ale with my tacos. But yeah, I just thought that was funny, man. Anytime you go to a Mexican restaurant, everybody's drinking squirt or they're drinking a Coke.
Oh my God. I'm going to pay attention to that next time.
Pay attention. When you see a Mexican in a grocery store, look in their cart, just see what they're drinking. More than likely, it's going to be one or the other, if not both.
Oh my God.
Hey, fortunately, I fuck with that shit, so it's all good with me.
You know, I'm not against squirt. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I would drink squirt. Like, it ain't like, you know, I ain't just gonna be like, oh, let me get the squirt. But like, if I'm at a cookout or whatever the fuck I'm at, and if it's available, I'll drink it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, against the squirt. You know, that's a funny ass name, G. Like, who the fuck name just popped that shit? Like, that's really what y'all came up with? Fucking water gun ass name? Like,
let me get a cold squirt.
Hey, so look,
a cold bottle of squirt. But you know, before we get deeper into these restaurants, we got to actually get into something that's super clutch that I don't think a lot of people pay attention to, and they should. You see a taco truck in Chicago, stop and go and patronize the taco truck. Because in Chicago,
I'm glad you mentioned them. Yes, absolutely.
Taco trucks are undefeated.
They everywhere.
Taco trucks are undefeated, at least to me. And I've been to, you know, I'm sure there's everybody say LA got the best taco trucks. People that live in Houston say they got the best taco trucks. Listen, I ain't been to Houston. I was in LA, and the first thing that came to my mind was not getting a taco from a taco truck. When I see a taco truck, when I see one in Chicago, I am all on that shit. And they're usually pretty good. The only problem is you go back to the taco truck the next night or 2 nights later, that motherfucker gone.
Yeah. They out and about. Like, this is one taco truck I see all over the place. Like, I saw him on the E-Way, saw him going down Stony, saw him on Cottage Grove. I'm like, damn, you in these streets heavy.
Was it
it's green
Rancho or some shit?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers everywhere.
heavy in these streets, man. Like, you know, I'm like, damn, okay, get that cash. Get that cash.
Yeah, that taco truck is pretty decent. I can see them at some point probably getting their own restaurant if they don't have one by now. But yeah, I food with them a couple times.
Hey, so when you made your list, and Tatiana, I want you to contribute to this portion as well. But when you made your list, Sam, you ain't say nothing about no motherfucking chicken. So like when it comes to my top tacos, it's steak, it's chicken, and everything else is for the streets. I don't care. I just need steak and chicken. Oh wait, we forgot about beef. Now I feel like beef is like a beginner's, you know.
Beef tacos is what you're gonna find at a black taco night. I'm cool on that.
Okay. So what's your top, Tatiana? And give us some of your fit. So look, for those listening, Tatiana, you know, she came through the back door. You know, she came through the back door, but she's here now. That's all that matters.
Yes.
Right? She's here now. So tell us, list your favorite tacos, and then give us some of your favorite taco spots, you know, in the city of Chicago.
Yeah. So my favorite taco is steak, like just steak tacos. My favorite taco spot is in Lincoln Park. They actually have two spots. It's called Haciendas. I have been eating there since I was in Lincoln Park High School, and I still go there to this day. Like, hey, I gotta go to Lincoln Park and grab some tacos.
Okay.
I agree with the taco trucks. It's one that's always on 47th, right by that what is that, Walmart? That taco truck, I don't know the name of it, but it sits there every day. It's really good.
47.
I agree with
47. The what now?
47th and Cottage.
Oh, over there. Okay.
Yeah, like right by that Walmart. You know that Walmart, and they got like Remy's chicken. Yeah. That's a really good spot. And I agree with Sam that the taco trucks here are really, really good. The one in LA, I do not like them either. You would think they would be good, but they are not.
They dirty out there, man.
It is so not good. You would think so. Also the taco trucks that be out by my job every day, the University of Chicago Medical Center, but on like the campus side.
Okay.
It's like 2 taco trucks over there. They're really good.
You know, yeah, I've been seeing those because like it be a lot of food trucks lined up on those little ass streets over there.
Exactly, yeah. And like 3 of them are like taco trucks and like Harold's Chicken and stuff. But everybody be at the taco trucks, like going crazy.
Going crazy with it. Yeah, man. Like you can't get
another one is on Bucktown. Wicker Park, okay. Bucktown.
Okay.
No, I take that back. Yeah, they're not good anymore, but they used to be. But it's on North Avenue and Western. It's like Roses or something like that. That taco spot is really, really good too.
It's a truck or is it a taco spot?
It's a taco spot.
Okay, taco spot. Okay.
It's like 57th and like it's like 15th and Western.
Yeah, see, I ain't been to no taco spots in Lincoln Park, and of course, you know, Lincoln Park is historically Puerto Rican, so of course it's gonna be taco spots up there. But I just ain't never been to a taco spot up there though. I'm gonna have to try out that spot that you mentioned though, straight up.
Yeah, you gotta try it. They're so good. They got 2 of them. It's one over there on like Claiborne, and then it's one over there right across the street from like Lincoln Park High School. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good. Like I said, I still go there, and they're open late, so that's the good thing. Because even with the pandemic, like a lot of places, yeah, but you can go there sober too, and they're good either way. So that's the good thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a taco place where you were drunk and they were good, then you went back like, oh yeah, I was drunk.
Absolutely, that's the best time to go.
Yeah.
But you know what? I actually just thought of I just had a thought and I forgot it. Just that fast. I'm sorry. It'll come back to me. I promise.
So. Was it about Lincoln Park?
No. Oh, we were talking about Pilsen. Okay.
Yes, Pilsen.
Earlier. We were talking about Pilsen. Now, shout out to the ex, man. She, like I said, she put me on some shit. Fiesta del Sol, which is in Pilsen, the little festival that they have, and it's usually like in August. If you want to find good South Side and taco spots, that's the place to go. At least in my opinion, because there's like maybe 15 to 20 different Mexican restaurant vendors there. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, if people call themselves foodies, that's a place that you have to go if you've never been. The Fiesta del Sol. It's in the heart of Pilsen. Some people consider it Pilsen Fest, but the actual name of it is Fiesta del Sol. They might actually be two different festivals. But I went there, and I don't know how y'all feel about trying different things that you probably like, for example, like tamarind. You know what I'm saying? Tamarind is like a really sweet fruit, and they make it into a sauce. Now, we talked about whole chickens and steaks and shit from Pollo Real, whereas there's this place, I forget the name of it, but they have tamarindo chicken wings.
So they're sweet.
They're sweet, but I'm telling you, bro, the shit's next level, bro.
LeBron gets when he walks out the press. I'm good.
Oh God. But contrary to all of that though, man, the point I'm trying to make is, man, you know, when you trying these different Mexican spots, try to look beyond the taco. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, my homie, he fuck with the huaraches. He didn't even know what it was until I brought one over. And then next thing I know, every time I go to this particular restaurant, it's 2 steak tacos and a steak huarache, you know? Or if you go to the same spot that sell the tamarindo chicken wings, they also have this, y'all fuck with cannolis. Not cannolis. I'm sorry, not cannolis. They're tamales.
Still, nah.
No. Okay, well, no. They have these.
She said no.
Well, they have these chocolate chip tamales, and you eat it, it's hot, and you eat it with ice cream, bro. The shit is amazing. So
that sounds good.
So it's a dessert.
Yeah, it's a dessert. So that's what I'm saying. You know, let's kind of look beyond just eating tacos and shit when we go to these Mexican restaurants. Let's try some new shit outside of the steak taco that we're so accustomed to trying and eating.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. I hear what you're saying. I don't disagree. I'm just basic. I'm basic. I like.
Let me find out you a basic nigga, bro.
Yeah, I like what I like. You know, like with the tamarindo you just said. Well, what's it called?
Yeah, you said it right. It's just tamarindo chicken wing.
Okay. The issue I have with it is I just don't like sweet sauce. I don't like sweet food. You feel me? That's my issue. It ain't even the fact that it's different. Like,
let me just stop you. You're the same guy that eats open pit barbecue sauce.
Correct.
So with that being said, there's already something wrong with your palate, brother. But carry on.
But the point is, okay, you just mentioned open pit. Is open pit sweet or is it savory?
I don't know. I don't eat that shit, bro. You got it.
Yeah, you try to be funny, but it's savory, right? So I'm consistent with that. Like I can't really get down with sweet sauce. I can't get down with. I just don't like the sweet taste when it comes to my food, especially when meat is involved. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, I'm straight on that. Like now, if it was like some super hot shit, you know, like ghost pepper type shit, I might try it. Keyword on the try. Because even then, it's like I still want to enjoy my food. I don't want to be like dying and having to, you know, chug milk just to, you know, get my tongue back in good shape. You know, bring it off the injury reserve list. But
don't do that.
That's that. Like, I just can't. I mean, maybe.
I have a question.
Yeah. What's up?
Have you guys ever tried a taco with a potato in it? Like it's the street.
Yeah. Taco. Mm-hmm. Potato taco.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's the street vendor. This Mexican lady and her husband. They off like 31st, like some park over there, and they're there every weekend on the during the summertime. And one of my god sisters put me up on it, and they said they've been going to her for like 10-15 years. So this lady has been out there for like 10-15 years, and everybody go to her on weekends during the summertime. And I just thought that's incredible. Huh?
I bet she's making a killing in the summer too.
Yeah, like she make enough not to even do nothing for the winter. Like it's crazy. But I had never tried a steak taco with potato until, you know, I did the little street vendor way. So I was curious if anybody else ever tried it.
Yeah, I like it. I like potato tacos. You know, Nicole put me on those some years back. I actually like. So look, since you mentioned potato tacos, have you had bean tacos?
No.
Nah. Lentil tacos. Those are good too.
You skinny swole, man.
I can eat 6 tacos. I can eat a small pizza from Italian Fiesta and a 6-piece the next day, and I ain't gonna gain not an ounce.
Hey, but you know what? Though? I kind of fool with the, I like the different varieties. Like when they try to, trick out a taco. Like this one taco truck that I went to recently. Well, no, I shouldn't say. It was like maybe last summer. They had like these short rib tacos. Bro, that shit was so fucking good. It was like they had short ribs. They had short rib tacos. They had a pulled pork taco. It was amazing. Like I said, there's the difference between the carnitas, because it's basically the same shit, but the pulled pork was actually like what you would eat on a pulled pork sandwich, but they made it into like the birria tacos, the ones you dip.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was, oh my God, that food truck, I don't know whatever happened to it. If he opened up a restaurant, I sure need to find him, because when I say those tacos were delicious, and just to have the sense of creativity around it to Americanize that type of, meal, and him being a Hispanic, male he was a young Hispanic dude too. And he was doing all type of shit, man. I tell you, man, those days, those last summer days, with them food trucks was amazing. So yeah, shout out to those people.
But yeah, like when I went to Mexico, they were nice. Drank a lot of tequila, and I hate fucking tequila, but it ain't getting me fucked up. So it must have been pure down there, because tequila is the devil's juice. It's the devil's juice. Y'all shouldn't drink it anymore.
I can't say that, man. I definitely fool with some Don Julio, man. Y'all can keep the Casamigos.
Nah, I ain't. Y'all keep all of it.
Yeah, we know what you fool with, man. We gonna have you at the next taco bar with a fifth Remy just for you, bro.
But that don't mix well though. It don't mix well.
Well, figure it out. Guess why you need the food with the tequila, bro?
Nope. I just drink my squirt. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go.
You gonna get you a bottle of squirt?
Give me a bottle of squirt and 4 steak tacos, cilantro, onion, and life is good.
What's the most tacos you guys have eaten like drunk? For example, I don't know if you guys know Flash Tacos. They have like, you say yeah?
Yeah, I heard of them.
Yeah, so they have like a little stand in front of their restaurant, and they used to be open like late night, just cooking tacos on the street. And me and one of my college friends, she was in town, and we was so drunk. But the tacos was like little, y'all know, like the mini tortillas. What is it called? Street tacos. Yeah. So them things little as hell. We had to eat like 10 of them, but they so little.
10 of them.
Yes, no joke. But they were little as hell.
Yeah, I think the most I probably ate in one sitting, probably no more than 6. I really. Yeah. Probably no more than 6. So you got me.
But this is street tacos, so it'll make me seem like a real big girl. Super greedy. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, though. Like the street tacos, like the really small.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. Because if it was a regular size, I can't eat more than 3. But yeah, it was like super small.
Well, if you ate 10 of those, you probably ate like 5 or 6 of the regular joints.
Right. True. Okay. Yeah.
Like we was still equated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the most I've ever eaten in one sitting is probably 5. Yeah. About 5.
Yeah, probably 5,
and then pay for it the next day.
Definitely.
Yeah. And the crazy part is I want to give up red meat, but I never can see myself giving up steak tacos. Like, I don't.
Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. Stand in your truth.
Like, could I give it up, but then just eat steak tacos? How does that work?
I mean, yeah, you're not eating. How often you eating steak tacos? Every day?
Like at least 3 times a week.
Shit, that's enough. You got a problem.
Addicted.
You got a problem. I love tacos just like the next man or woman, but I'm good. Let me get a 6-wing thrown in there somewhere, or
no, I love
Italian
tacos. I love them. And when I was pregnant, I ate them joints like with my daughter. I ate them like every day. And the tacos joint was across the street from my house. I used to make my fiance.
That was the setup. That was the
setup.
Setup.
I used to wake him up at like 2 a.m, like go to Maria's. He's like, what? I'm like, please go get tacos. He's like, I can get shot going to get a taco. Like, you got to get a taco, bro.
Like, you can either get shot in the streets or you get shot in this house, but either way, you're gonna come back with a bag full of tacos.
That's the bottom line. That's the bottom motherfucking line. If you enjoyed this podcast, I ask for 2 things. Number 1, leave a 5-star review. And number 2, pass it on to a friend who may enjoy it as well. And don't forget to subscribe to our other podcast, Mogul Motivation from True Stories Media.